Emotional withdrawal, the weapon that exposes weak men and crowns the strong. You've been lied to. You think the way to win love, loyalty, or power is by giving more. More words, more attention, more effort. That's why you're weak. That's why they walk over you. The scroll begs, explains, and bleeds himself dry. The Centurion? He withdraws, he turns cold, he vanishes, he lets silence torture them until they collapse. If you can't wield emotional withdrawal, you'll always be a slave to those who can. Here's the pain. In relationships, in negotiations, in life, the one who panics at silence loses. The scroll can't handle absence. He fills every void with noise, texts, apologies, desperate explanations. Every word lowers his value, every chase cements his weakness. That's why you've lost respect. That's why you feel small. But here's the fix. Learn to endure silence, to withhold, to pull away strategically. Emotional withdrawal flips control. Cleopatra used it to enslave Antony. Napoleon used it to break enemies. Machiavelli praised it as the art of mystique. Silence creates hunger. Absence creates panic. The centurion who withdraws doesn't lose power, he multiplies it. Silence is control, absence is leverage, withdrawal is war. Napoleon mastered this. After crushing victories, he withdrew. He let allies stew in doubt, enemies overcommit, rivals lose their balance. They mistook his withdrawal for weakness, but it was bait. He drew them out, let them bleed themselves dry, then reappeared with overwhelming force. Centurions know, the retreat is not weakness, the retreat is the trap. Cleopatra delayed Antony with absence. She vanished just long enough to make his desire unbearable. He bent, broke, and bled for her because she understood what you don't. What's always present is cheap. What withdraws becomes priceless. The scroll clings to presence. The centurion manipulates absence. In your own life, this means stop over-explaining. Stop texting novels. Stop begging to be understood. When they pull back, you pull back further. Let silence choke them. When they demand withdraw, let absence grow into fear. You'll see it. Their questions get sharper, their tone more frantic, their moves more reckless. Your calm silence cuts deeper than words ever could. Sun Tzu said, "Appear at points the enemy must hasten to defend." Withdrawal is the invisible version of this. Disappear, and they scramble to defend nothing. They panic at shadows, they fight emptiness. That's the power you've denied yourself because you were too afraid to sit in silence. Scrolls can't take it. They need noise. They need constant proof. That's why scrolls lose. Centurions endure silence. Mid-CTA, stop living like a scroll. Stop bleeding value every time you explain yourself. Start mastering silence. Start withdrawing when they least expect it. That's what it means to be a centurion. That's OLP 365. The truth is brutal. If you can't withdraw, you'll be manipulated by those who can. If you can't go cold, you'll always be the one begging for warmth. The centurion weaponizes absence. He knows the fix. Never let them believe they fully possess you. Possession kills respect. Distance fuels desire. Scrolls give themselves away. Centurions keep a part of themselves untouchable, unreachable, sacred. That silence is the fortress. That absence is the crown. Look at Julius Caesar. He let rivals rant, rave, and collapse under their own words. He withheld, then delivered brief, cutting commands. His silence made his presence sacred. The less he gave, the more it was worshipped. You must do the same. Withdraw when they expect you. Starve them when they demand you. Return only on your terms. You withdraw to create hunger. You return to feed it, on your terms. That rhythm is power. Absence breeds need. Presence satisfies it. Then absence breeds it again. Silence is your sword. Absence is your shield. Withdrawal is your throne. Join OLP 365. Become the man who controls the silence, or stay a scroll, begging for attention, explaining yourself into nothing. The choice is yours. But remember this. Absence crowns kings, silence enslaves the weak, and emotional withdrawal is the weapon that separates centurions from every broken man still chasing. Join OLP 365, or keep pretending the silence is strength until it leaves you with nothing.